The fabulous No Surprise Act. What is it? Why should you care? And what to pay attention to? Welcome, I am your medical bill whisperer, a previous billing manager turned patient advocate. I am helping patients like you find answers, insights, and solutions. So what does the Federal No Surprise Act mean for you? Well, it protects you from receiving surprise medical bills. Qualifies? Well, if you are covered under a group or an individual commercial plan, meaning not Medicare, not Medicaid, because those members have a similar but slightly different type of coverage and benefits. So if you receive emergency services or receive non-emergency out-of-network services while at an in-network facility, or if you have to be airlifted by air ambulance, the No Surprise Act protects you. Yay! How does it do it? Well, first, let's start with some definitions. In-network means the medical provider, whether an individual or a facility, has a contract with your plan or your insurance. That means a discount is applied on the bill. It means also your insurance will pay more and your share of the cost will be the lowest. Out of network means the medical provider, individual or again a facility, has no contract with your insurance, gives no discounts, and the cost to you is the highest, as your insurance will pay little or nothing at all. Next, facility. This is the brick and mortar building where medical services are rendered. Usually it means an ER department, hospital, a clinic, surgery center, psych hospital, behavioral treatment center, dialysis, infusion, or urgent care centers, skilled nursing facility. Surprise bills are the bills that you receive from an out-of-network provider whose total cost you are responsible for, even if you did not hire or seek the services from that out-of-network provider, even if you did not even have a choice of an in-network provider, or even if you did not know they were providing services to you. For example, a pathologist, a radiologist, an anesthesiologist. That leads to balance billing. It is the right for an out-of-network provider to bill any patient for the difference between the total amount billed for a service and whatever may have been paid by the insurance. So if your insurance has paid nothing, then the full amount billed can be balance billed to you. Again, even if you did not have a choice, did not hire the provider, or did not even know they existed. This has been totally unfair. And that is why it matters. It protects patients from receiving those surprise bills or being balance billed under specific circumstances. The main one, when you receive services under emergency conditions, if a facility is in or out of network no longer matters. Every facility that renders emergency care is considered in network. The insurance will have to cover at the highest rate, and you will be billed or responsible for the lowest rate. For non-emergency services, the same rate and obligations will apply to out-of-network providers at an in-network facility. Your insurance will be forced to pay those out-of-network providers at the highest rate, and the providers will be obligated to accept that rate and not balance bill you for the difference. Of course, this only applies if you go to an in-network facility. A third advantage is an authorization is no longer needed for emergency services wherever they are rendered. Until you are declared stable enough to be transferred to an in-network facility, all services rendered at that out-of-network facility will have to be considered in-network. And last, if you are airlifted in an air ambulance and that provider is out of network, well, both services will be automatically covered and paid at the in-network rate. So to recap, emergency, you're covered. Not an emergency, but at an in-network facility, the law again covers out-of-network services, as do air transport services. And by being covered at the in-network rate, you save money. Your insurance has to pay more, and the provider has to adjust or write off a portion of their bill that before the law would have been your financial responsibility. See why I said it was such a gift? Now, of course, this being healthcare, there are some things to be aware of. First, the law does not apply to all out-of-network services. So, if you hire an out-of-network provider and those services are neither an emergency nor rendered at an in-network facility, then, well, those will be covered at the out-of-network rate. The law does not cover those types of circumstances. Also, the law will have a timely limit. For example, let's say you are in the ER, then are declared stable enough to be transferred to an in-network facility. If you refuse and remain at that out-of-network facility, then those services, once deemed stable, are going to be out of network. The law will not protect you. Or if you are in the ER and then are admitted to that out-of-network facility, but no authorization is obtained and no notification is given to your insurance can deny the services for lack of authorization or lack of notification. The hospital should get that authorization, but I would suggest you contact the insurance to let them know you have been admitted to an out-of-network facility and are not stable enough to be transferred to an in-network one. Always pay attention to what you sign. Yes, there is a waiver that a provider can give you under certain circumstances that would negate the rights under the No Surprise Act. Make sure you read and double read whatever you are given to sign. An in-network share of cost must be credited when an out-of-network provider is paid according to this federal law. So do make sure that your insurance credits your in-network deductible, co-insurance, or yearly share of cost accordingly. Some states have already no balance bill laws in their books. Consult your state's Department of Insurance to see if the state law may even extend the federal law mandate. At last, the No Surprise Act allows you to complain if you have been balance billed by a facility or provider when they should not have. The first step would be to contact your insurance. If your insurance cannot help, or if your insurance has not paid correctly, do contact the federal government. They have a special online and phone service to help patients and force providers and insurance to comply with federal law. And last, always check your explanations of benefits and medical bill before making a payment. There should be red flags. For example, if emergency services at an in-network facility are paid out of network. If you see a bill that does not show a discount or an adjustment for emergency services or when rendered at an in-network facility, these should be reported to the insurance company for reprocessing or provider should be notified they are in violation of federal law. I hope this has been helpful, and I so thank you for watching my videos. You help support my channel with your likes, comments, and subscribes, and it's growing slowly but surely to reach out to many more patients like you. Thank you.